Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. My name is Steve. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to police escort a large oxygen tanker through suburban streets in the UK. A subscriber shared this with me, and as soon as I saw this image, I knew I had to check this out. This looks so interesting to me because I think I've only reacted to one heavy goods vehicle driving in the UK, and I thought that was pretty crazy because you're seeing this fairly large vehicle driving these really narrow roads. And so seeing this, I can only imagine how hard it must be pulling something this size through what I'm guessing are pretty narrow streets in the UK. I mean, these are suburban streets. So I'm thinking, at least from what I've seen in the past on some of these videos where I've seen people driving or whatnot, the roads tend to be a lot more narrow than what I'm used to in the US. And so considering they have a police escort, I'm guessing this person is going to be pulling this down some really narrow suburban streets. So I think this will be very interesting. So far, I think I've only reacted to one heavy goods vehicle video, and he wasn't pulling something this size. And I still thought it was insane because he was driving on some of those really narrow country roads, some of those back roads, but I'm guessing those were more narrow than what we're going to see here. But this is massive. I mean, just look at how many tires there are on this trailer. And I'm not sure if this is a backup video behind him, like a what do you call it, a follow truck, or if this is someone pulling another oxygen tanker. But this is going to be insane, I think, guys. So I have no idea what to expect here, but I think this is going to be really interesting. So let's just go ahead and dive in and check out this police escort, a large oxygen tanker through suburban streets in the UK. This wide load is a medical grade oxygen cylinder. 255 tons. This is its third day passing through communities in Staffordshire, UK. Police car goes ahead to stop traffic coming head on with. Yeah, no doubt they're going to have to control traffic with something this size. I mean, this thing is massive. 255 tons. Tree cutters, highway maintenance. Load needs to fit on trees and cables and past street furniture. Street furniture, I guess that's park benches or benches on the side of the road, I'm guessing. So, okay, this must be street maintenance guys, I'm guessing. Look at this. Look how many people are on the side of the road watching this. So, like, that just goes to show that this must not be an everyday occurrence. I wouldn't think it would be. That's the one takes over the police car. Interesting. It's interesting how a motorcycle takes over for the car. The car that goes to oh, okay, okay. That makes sense. See, what is this sign right here? I've seen this one before. I have no idea what this means. I definitely want to learn your street signs. I mean, obviously some of them are very, this is self-explanatory, right? But there's some that I just have no idea. I can't tell what they mean. How many people are lined up to see this? It's kind of crazy, man. It is interesting, though, so I understand why. Look at that. You can see why they need tree cutters to do this. I mean, look how high this thing is. 255 tons. That is massive. Stone. Odd Stafford, Common Road, Aston Fields. I would have no idea what I'm reading here. I'm going to have to learn those road signs. The 2 trailers and 2 haulers allow the straight load to overhang. Man, this has got to be a little bit of a nerve-wracking job pulling something like this, man. Like, this, look at that. It's massive. And what's this guy doing? Warning, as load moves, it will make a loud sound. Wow. That is insane. Look how big that thing is. Underneath control the alignment of the wheels and level of the trailer. I think it's a good thing he has earplugs in, I think. Wow. Wow. That is insane. $255 tons. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen something this large moved. Like, you know, I've seen, like, for example, pulling a backhoe or something like that on a trailer. That's huge. Obviously, you see people getting like what mobile homes pulled like in half to different places and stuff like that. But this, like, the combination of just the sheer size, the height, the length, and just knowing that it's 255 tons altogether, I don't think I've ever seen something quite this large, like all those measurements combined being pulled. Look how many people are involved with something like this. It's incredible. Just the sheer size of pulling something like this through these suburban streets, man. Oh, I was like, what is that? Put down to alleviate this. Yeah, I guess you have like these different cement things in the middle of roads for like directional purposes and whatnot that you'd have to watch out for. So this guy on the back here on this truck he's basically a brake truck. He's not only the kind of guiding it, I'm guessing a little bit, he could potentially give some push, but he's also there to help brake it so it doesn't go too fast as well, I'm guessing. Heavy transport, no doubt. I mean, I can't imagine moving something much heavier than this. This is insane, especially on these small roads, man. That's a big deal, man. Passing through Stafford, it goes on to pass through Rugby and Mechanic. Now, this can only make it a little bit more difficult with the rain and whatnot, but It looks like this road here is open. It's a little bit, it doesn't look quite as suburban, I guess you could say, at least what I'm seeing here. It looks like this would be a little bit of an easier road to drive on than what we saw to begin with. But I don't know, I'm not really seeing the rest of the road, so maybe not. That's insane, man. I actually want to count the wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm guessing the other one has 8, 2. So that's 16 trailer wheels. Wow. Wait, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 16 trailer wheels. Probably 2 on each side, it looks like. 32. 64 tires to pull for the trailers, man. That's insane. Man, imagine backing that thing up, dude. Wow. That is not a small load at all. Oh, now it's stopping for the night. Okay. And then they'll come back and start over again the next day. I wonder how far they're going in that 5 days. There's 3 more load comes. Oh, wow. All right, guys. That was really interesting. Like I said, I don't know if I've ever seen something quite this massive being pulled like this. I've seen large things being pulled, you know, like I said, backhoes and, you know, whether it's like a, you know, just all sorts of different stuff. I mean, here in the US, we also have, you see sometimes double trailers being pulled on the back of what you guys would call HGVs or heavy goods vehicle. We usually call them like 18-wheelers or transfer trucks, semis, stuff like that. But same means the same thing, heavy goods vehicle. But this thing is massive, 255 tons, I think is what it says. Wow, this was really interesting. I really enjoy these videos, kind of, you know, pulling large things and just interesting stuff like this. It was really interesting to see something this large, how much work was involved to pull something this large on what were relatively small streets throughout the UK, you know. I mean, we obviously have some areas, you know, different roads that are going to be more narrow than others. But as a whole, I've learned on this journey that you guys in the UK, generally because, you know, there's not as much land, you're on an island versus the US having a lot more space. The roads are just wider here. I think everybody pretty much knows that as a whole. Now, it doesn't mean that we don't have some narrow roads, but as a whole, I think a journey like this for something this size in the US would probably be a little bit easier. It wouldn't take much manpower to actually, you know, pull something like this because probably wouldn't need as much. You still need a police escort with something like this, but, you know, on those small streets in the UK is even more important. But yeah, guys, this was awesome. I love things like this. So if you have anything you'd like to recommend, I don't know, just anything like this, whether it's about heavy goods vehicle pulling certain things or just anything interesting. I just found this really interesting. So if you have anything you'd like to recommend, please feel free to leave it in the comments section. But thank you so much for stopping by, guys. Please leave your comments or suggestions in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to follow me on my journey to discover my British and Irish ancestry. Until next time, guys, peace.